Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I've got an interesting update this week. I have actually started the bench work for the second section of the layout. We'll get that going here in a minute. Also, I wanted to let you guys know I'm actually recording this video with my Android phone, and I have an external mic, so hopefully the quality is a little better and the audio is a little better. But anyways, let's get this tour started and I'll show you guys what I've been up to. Okay, first thing first, I've actually got the water poured in my drainage ditch. I did something that I said I wouldn't do, and I used the Woodland Scenics water. And I hate this stuff. It's just so bad. I've done nothing but pop bubbles. I don't know why I used it. I said I wouldn't, but here I am. But anyway, I poured the water. I added a little murky brown paint to it because I wanted it to look kind of, early winter, late fall, just muddy water coming out of the yard, drained down in this ditch. So I think it turned out quite well. Obviously, I still got, all the scenery to do over there, but this, I think it turned out pretty good. So once we get the rest of the scenery put in, I think it'll start looking a lot better, more blended in. But for the most part, I'm going to call this little area complete until we get the rest of the scenery going. Last week I talked about the backdrop. I reached out to the company that I got the backdrop from, and after a couple of emails, they responded that they were going to contact me Saturday, but I never heard anything back. So this is still at a standstill, but plans have not changed. I'm going to get a new backdrop to go right here, and we're going to do something a little different to keep the wrinkles down. So we shall see. Okay, last but not least, I have started the second section of the layout. And as you can tell, this will start the climb up to Glacier National Park. I have made it all the way around to here, and that's about as far as I got. I've still got a long way to go as far as bench work, but this will be the peak. This will be the summit right here. This is where everything will get leveled out. And so yeah, this is basically a 2% incline all the way up from Livingston. And man, let me tell you what a challenge this has been. Whew, Lord. So my first challenge was, obviously I'm coming off of here, so I've got a curve to deal with. And I didn't want straight track work, so I wanted to put a bend in there. So adding the bend, the curve radius here, and then to another curve here, and then to another curve, and then it starts straightening out a bit, and then it's going to start curving a bit again. And let me tell you, whoo, Lord, I'm glad I'm pretty good with a tape measure, and I wish I'd have paid attention in school, because it would have helped. Because let me tell you, so when you add curves and radiuses and inclines, it's a challenge. I couldn't tell you how many times I screwed something in and it screwed it back out, screwed it back in, but hey, it all worked. I've got a 2% incline, which basically means it rises 2 inches for every 100 inches, or 1 inch every 50 inches. So my first challenge was here. So basically, I want to start cork road bed for the single line incline. So I had to drop this down and make this where this was flush. So that's basically what I did here. And It starts 2 inches. Yeah, like I said, every 100 inches, but it's a 2% incline all the way up. And this will go all the way to the summit here. And then it will start a 3% incline back down to Glacier National Park. So it'll be even steeper on this end. So it's going to look pretty dramatic climbing these hills, which is exactly what I wanted. Now, a little bit about the terrain that I'm going to add here. So this section here, let's see here. This section here will be taken out. That's why I've got the cork stop there. This will be a girder bridge going in with a nice creek underneath or river. There'll be a somewhat of a mountain here. Just a rock covered mountain. It will come out of the mountain straight to a bridge over the water. And then it will be basically rock face cliffs on the top and bottom all the way around. I'm contemplating putting another mountain in this area because it's so large, and then come out of another mountain here. And there will be a snow shed in this area at the summit. And then, like I said, it will start the 3% incline down. And then also on my website, I had a picture of the track plan that myself and Joe Mammy helped design. And, like everything else, I changed things up. Something looks a little different. I want to try it. So the track plan is going to be completely different. And I'm going to get another track plan at some point because I know exactly what it's going to be now. But for right now, I'm just going to work on this section and the section that's missing there. But I just want to throw a quick video up and show you guys what I was up to all day yesterday. This pretty much took 4 to 5 hours building this. And in the last video, I told you it was kind of a hybrid of box style bench work with L-girder bench work. And this is what I meant. So I just built a box style frame out of 1x4s. It's pretty lightweight, but it's just a train on it. You don't need steel and 2x4s. So I do have 2x4 legs just for, support. But yeah, this is just a box style frame. And then I took 1x to make my risers. And then I have 1/2-inch plywood here. And then I wanted to add foam for carving and also to make it a little more quiet. And then, of course, my cork road bed. So, yeah, this is what I've been up to. Now, this area here, like I said, will be a bridge. And this is the bridge that I've decided to use. I really didn't want anything Walthers on my layout, just because I've done that before, and it's nothing worse than seeing your buildings on somebody else's layout. So I wanted to just kit bash, and I wanted to do a lot of stuff different that wasn't on everybody's layout. So I kind of swore off Walthers stuff, but I really like this bridge. And there is one in Montana that looks exactly like it, so that's why I'm modeling it. So this, for right now, this is the only Walthers item that will be on my layout. And not to knock Walthers at all, they make great products. I'm looking for something different. Now I'm going to paint this a different color than this. Mine's going to be more of an oxidized red color. So I think it'll really stand out. And then also, like I said, this will be a small mountain area in this corner. And it will stop about right here. And then when you come out of the mountain, that's when the snow is going to begin. So this will all be snow. I'm kind of doing this as prototypical as I can. So there will be light dusting of snow when you come out of the mountain here, and it'll progressively get more and more snow until you reach the summit. And once you reach the summit, it'll be just covered in snow. So that's the plan. That's what I have in my mind. It's slowly coming together. But you know, I'm having fun. I had a blast yesterday trying to figure all this out. It got frustrating at times, but it seemed to work, and I'm happy with the results. Now, some of the foam needs to be cleaned up on the edges, but I'm going to do that once I start carving in the terrain. So I just want to do kind of a panoramic, just so you can visualize what I've got going on here. So this is the end of the layout here, and it goes all the way around. There's the yard over there in Livingston. That's when it will start the 2% climb all the way up. And then that's the summit, and then it will start coming back down here, and it will come all the way to about right here. And then I'm going to turn it this way and then turn it that way. So I don't really know what you call that shape. Right now it looks like a big letter C, I guess. But like I said, it'll come down 3% all the way around here, and then basically right here. So that will be the entire layout once it's complete. I'm going to finish this section probably this week. That will be the end of section 2. And then I've got to do a lot of shelves to get everything off the floor. Everything, it's a mess. I can't stand this. But once I get the bench work done here, I'm going to start building shelves under the layout and get everything neat and tidy before I can start section 3. So, but anyway, guys, that's a quick video. I just wanted to give you an update, what I've been up to, and to show off the progress of the incline. But thanks so much for tuning in. I don't feel like I've got a ton of progress done, but man, if you had seen how much time and effort I put into these risers, you would totally understand. But anyway, that's going to do it. Thanks so much for tuning in. I'm going to try to do another video this week because the weather's starting to warm up. I'm going to get down here a little bit more often. And maybe try to get 2 out this week. But for right now, that's going to do it. Thanks so much for tuning in. Make sure and hit that thumbs up button and leave me a comment. And we'll see you guys in a few days.